بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. All right, Hadith number 39, you got it? No. Go ahead.
عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: إن الدين يسر ولن يشاد الدين إلا غلبه فسددوا وقاربوا وابشروا واستعينوا بالغدوة والروحة وشيء من الدلجة. رواه البخاري.
دلجة. What did you say?
شيء من الدلجة.
Okay.
رواه البخاري.
Huh?
42. I'm waiting for that.
All right, so now we're on Hadith number 40. SubhanAllah. Time flies, huh? Already 40 hadiths into the book, the longest time. I sat there and look at all these different classes that we've been doing, and it's Bukhari, we're in class, I think we did the 27th class today. SubhanAllah. It's just time flying. All right, hadith number 40, the Prophet's prayer and his khutbah. And Abdullah Jabir ibn Samurah radiyallahu anhuma. And Abi Abdullah Jabir ibn Samurah. What did I say?
You said Abdullah.
It happens. And Abi Abdullah Jabir ibn Samurah radiyallahu anhuma قال كنت أصلي مع النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم الصلوات فكانت صلاته قصدا وخطبته قصدا رواه مسلم. So here Jabir, he reported that the Prophet sallallahu that he used to pray with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and this is talking about all the different salawat, but also he's talking about the khutbah for Jum'ah. All right, so he said that his salawatu فَكَانَتْ صَلَاتُهُ قَصْطًا. What does qastan mean here?
In the middle, not too long, not too short.
Yeah, وسطا بين الطول والقصر. Yeah, so it's not, it's in the middle. So he didn't pray for a long time, and he didn't pray for a very short time. So a lot of the people, they'll sit here and try to take this hadith and try to, get up and start, praying Salat al-Isha or Salat al-Maghrib or with Inna A'tainaka al-Kawthar and say, oh, well, we're following the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. No, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to pray in Fajr with 60 to 100 ayahs and Salat al-Fajr. And as you know, like that one day, remember, I read the first 4 pages of Surah al-Baqarah, and I said just to see how it feels. And it wasn't even close. How many, what was it, like 40? It wasn't even close to 60. It's like 40 something ayat we ended up, because we did the first 4 pages, and then 3 pages. No, we did 3 and then the 1 in the second rak'ah, right? So it's on 4 pages altogether. And it wasn't even close. So if you want to follow the guidance of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that's his guidance. He used to pray Fajr, he used to yutawwal, he used to make the Fajr very long. And that's from the qasd. That's, but he wouldn't take it make it long to the point of causing major difficulties for the people. All right, and the same thing with Maghrib. You see, in Maghrib where you read a Dariyat, and then the first rak'ah, so I mean things like that. He used to pray. This is the way that he used to pray. And Salat al-Isha, he's known for making that shorter, But the other salawat, like Dhuhr and Asr, and just 1 rak'ah of the Salat al-Dhuhr, how long did he used to pray?
Oh, the first rak'ah was as long as you could read Alif Lam Mim Sajda.
Yeah, as long as Salat al-Sajda, which is 3 pages. 3 pages. That was the first rak'ah. And then he would make each successive one shorter and shorter. And the same for, in the Maghrib, not Maghrib, but Asr was a little bit shorter than Dhuhr. But he would still pray. So that's the way that he prayed on a regular basis. So when we talk about qasdan, this is the qasd, the from the sunnah, not from what these lazy people sit there and they sit there, akhi, and they pray dhuhr so quickly. Sometimes I can't even finish Surah Al-Fatiha, or I just finished Fatiha and he's already Allahu Akbar and he's going into ruku'. You can't even, this is not from the sunnah. Sunnah, he used to pray. He used to give the people time to get into the masjid and catch the salah. So you see, the first rak'ah, Surah Al-Sajda. I mean, the length of Surah Al-Sajda. That's major. All right. So he said, فَكَانَتْ صَلَاتُهُ قَصْدًا وَخُطْبَتُهُ قَصْدًا. And also his khutbah was not long and it wasn't short, because you don't want to make it too short because you don't get the point that you need to get to the people, and you don't want to make it too long because if you make it too long, you go past the point. Yeah, you've already made your point, and now you've bored the people, and now they've forgotten what your point was in the first place. So, and this is the hikmah of the Prophet ﷺ, is that he would lengthen the salat, and he would what? Shorten the khutbah. Yeah, but but then you get these people, especially these Ikhwani type people nowadays. They say, well, the people, we only get them once a week, so we really gotta So what we do is we do the opposite based on the situation. So we do the opposite of the Sunnah based on the situation. So the situation is that the Prophet ﷺ used to make the khutbah short, and he used to lengthen the salat. But you say now that because we get the people once a week, that we should lengthen the khutbah. So they'll sit there and give a khutbah for 1 hour. And then, watini wa zaytun, qul huwa Allahu ahad.
I have a question. Remember when we were doing the Ramadan classes, and we read, and we went over there in the Friday khutbah, not in the Friday, in the Friday salah, that the Prophet ﷺ, he would recite Surah Al-A'la, and then he would recite Surah Al-Ghashiyah. When, as a khatib, when does one make the prayer long, and then when does he read Surah Al-A'la and Surah Al-Ghashiyah?
That's what he used to read, so that's what I'm saying. You can imagine in the khutbah. But there were other surahs that he used to read. That was the majority of the time. The majority that he would read that.
So would he read Surah Al-A'la? He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he would read Surah Al-A'la and another surah right after, or just Surah Al-A'la?
No, Surah Al-A'la. Surah Al-Ghashiyah.
Okay. Oh, so it was Aghlab al-Awqat, it was those two surahs. And then sometimes you would later.
Well, we took the hadith. We weren't talking about Jumu'ah. We were talking about Eid, because we took it in the chapter on Eid. In the book where he said that even if it was on Jumu'ah, if Eid was on Jumu'ah, that he would recite Surah Al-A'la and Surah Al-Ghashiyah in both of the salats, in the Eid and in the Jumu'ah. That's how much he used to recite those two surahs. In the Eid and in the Jumu'ah. But in the Jumu'ah, he would occasionally not read them. All right. So, وَخُطْبَتُهُ قَصًّا. So you keep the khutbah short. 20 minutes is enough, 25 minutes, 30 minutes if it's something really, really important. Anything above 30 minutes, man. Even me, akhi, if a class is longer than 30 minutes, I'm like, man, could you just shut up? It's like, I just want to leave. But I've sat in classes that, it depends on the person, because I've sat in classes that were like 5-6 hours long. Huh? Yeah, Sheikh Al-Shuwair, he teaches forever. And I've sat with him when he taught the whole entire book in one day. But his classes will keep you busy. They keep you, I don't know, but he's gifted with that. Not everybody's gifted to keep people's attention for that long. And then it depends on the people. He's doing that with students of knowledge. He's not doing that with awam. You can't sit up here and talk for 5 hours straight with laymen. They can only take things in very, very small chunks. And then let it go. Let them go. Give them, hit them hard, real fast, and just bam. This is wrong. This is what you need to do. This is, and let them go. Don't talk too long, because if you talk too long with the layman, they're just going to forget, and they're going to go out. As soon as they put the first handful of rice in their mouth, they already forgot what you said in your mouth.
He would have classes.
You can tell me this later, man, because you're messing up our food schedule right now. We got to get to the next class. Tell me this later, inshallah. All right. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.